Hey guys, Nikki Whiting here, and I wanted to explain something to you that might be a new topic or something that you're just not familiar with because maybe you've recently started to grow and rank as a Beachbody coach and now it's become relevant. So I'm very much someone who believes in understanding and learning topics as they become relevant to your business. There's so much information out there, it can become very overwhelming to try to master every topic at once. And I really encourage my coaches to just go for it and learn to fly on the way down. And kind of get those wings and spread them as you are, growing your business and learning from day to day and just doing. Basically getting out there and doing, no matter if you know everything or not. And so one of the things that's newer within Beachbody is what's called the leadership ladder. And coach ranks like Emerald, Diamond, Star Diamond, and all of that give you the framework for your coaching business. But we also want you to be moving your business forward as far as your income growth and your team growth and seeing a stretch in your business growth overall outside of just the rank. And so that's where the leadership ladder comes into play. It was basically created to create goals for coaches around each rank, which we call benchmarks, that are going to help you focus on the goals above and beyond just what's connected to your rank. And so if you're a very income-driven person, if you're someone who really wants to be recognized for success of your business outside of rank, then you want to be focusing on this. Now, however, a lot of this has to do with naturally growing your team, naturally hitting Success Club, and all of those sort of things. And in order to hit certain ranks, or ladder rungs, as we like to call them, you do have to be a certain coach rank. So let me just start with the very first rank or leadership ladder rung that they talk about with the leadership ladder, and that is a business starter. This is one of my favorite things to do as far as shouting out my new coaches, is when I get that email saying that they have qualified as a business starter. To become a business starter, you don't have to have any kind of shiny rank outside of just being a coach. So you don't have to even be Emerald in order to hit this business starter leadership ladder rung. Now, in order to become a business starter, you have to have earned $100 within the month in your monthly earnings. You have to have hit Success Club 5 or above. And like I said, you have to be the highest paid rank, which is coach. The reason I love business starter is, first, how cool is it to hit that first rung as a new coach and hit that first goal without even worrying about your rank? Secondly, it means that you've already replaced the cost of your product, which is huge. And the other thing is that you've hit Success Club 5, and Success Club is such a big deal within Beachbody because it's such a staple as far as the snowball effect of growth in your business and bringing on new customers each month. And so this is the starting point for earning your free ticket to our annual summit event as well. So if someone hits Success Club 5 their first 3 months in the business, they're going to become not only a business starter, but now you've earned your free ticket to summit, which is super cool, and it's worth a few $100s. The next rank is called Team Builder. Team Builder is going to be your next rung on the ladder, so to speak. In order to become a team builder, you have to at least be Emerald. So this applies to Emerald and Ruby ranks. Remember, becoming an Emerald coach means that you have 2 active coaches below you, one on your left leg and one on your right leg. So to become a team builder, you're now earning $250 a month in earnings. You're still hitting Success Club 5. Like I said, your rank is Emerald or Ruby. And you are, at this point, you have coaches below you who are getting Success Club points on the board. Now, that does not mean that your coaches have hit Success Club, but it means that you have 2 personally sponsored coaches with at least 1 Success Club point on the board. So say you have 3 coaches and 2 of them have at least 1 Success Club point, you have a shot at becoming a team builder. And then the last requirement for becoming team leader is having at least 200 team volume a month. And so that happens when your weak leg acquires at least 200 volume in a month. This is going to be one of the hardest areas to grow in the rungs. So you want to make sure that we're focused on team growth and team volume. Very important. The third rung on the leadership ladder is called team leader. Team leader is really exciting for me because I feel like at that point you are super serious in your business and you're really making strides toward growth. In order to be a team leader, you have $1,000 in monthly earnings, which is pretty cool. You know, if you're doing this as a supplemental job and you're making at least $250 a week, that's a pretty good side gig. The second thing is that you're again hitting Success Club 5. That's required for every one of these rungs that we're going to talk about. And then the highest paid rank is Diamond. So you must be Diamond in order to become a team leader. Now, here's where it gets a little more difficult as well. You need to have at least 4 personally sponsored coaches with at least 1 Success Club point on the board in order to qualify for the team leader rung. And lastly, you want to have at least 5,000 team volume a month on your weak leg, meaning that your team below you is working and they have built at least 5,000 team volume on your weakest leg, and that allows you to become eligible for team leader. The fourth rung, we have 5. The fourth rung is called organizational leader. Organizational leaders, in my opinion, are pretty full-time working coaches. Now, maybe you still have a business outside of that because you just love what you're doing, but these coaches are making at least $2,500 a month in their earnings. Of course, they're hitting Success Club 5, and then a rank is anywhere between 2-star and 4-star diamond. That means that they have other diamonds below them. If you're 2-star, you have at least 2 diamonds below you. If you're 4-star, you have at least 4 diamonds of your own below you. So between 2 and 4-star diamond to qualify for organizational leader. As far as PS coaches go that have Success Club points on the board, at that point you want to have at least 6, which in my opinion is very easy to do. When you have diamond coaches, you're assuming that they're probably hitting Success Club. So if you're a 4-star diamond, meaning you have 4 diamonds below you, you have at least 4 coaches who are definitely going to have that done. And the idea is that you have enough coaches in your downline that you'll be able to hit that 6 mark, where you have 6 personally sponsored coaches with at least 1 point on the board that month. Second to last is your weak leg volume is now 15,000 team volume per month. Okay, so if your goal is one of these big goals like this and you are striving towards 2 to 4-star diamond, you now want to be focusing as well on team volume growth. And in my opinion, when I want to see more of something, I want to shout that out more. So if you need to see more team volume happen, you want to recognize those people who are really well with bringing in team volume. And then a new category within this organizational leader rung is that you have at least 2 personally sponsored team leaders of your own. So within your personally sponsored coaches, you have at least 2 of your coaches that are hitting that previous rung, which is team leader. And last but not least, the highest rung on the ladder is called the executive ladder, or executive leader ladder rung. Super cool kind of shout out and recognition that you get within Beachbody. They are 5 to 15-star diamond ranks. So at this point, you are definitely building a very solid business. You have at least $8,500 in income coming in every single month, which is a solid earning. You're a 6-figure earner at that point, which is what some of our coaches who want to go all in will strive for. This is something that's going to happen over time with consistency. Again, they're hitting Success Club 5. You have at least 8 personally sponsored coaches of your own, which have at least 1 point on the board for Success Club. And your team volume every month is at least 50,000 on your weakest leg. Now that is something that you're going to have to strive for, and take your time and really build a solid team in order to see that growth. But that is something that is definitely worth learning more about and understanding why team volume growth is so important. You're seeing it here as far as the executive leaders. In order to even reach this rung, they have to have 50,000 team volume on their weakest leg. And then lastly, they have at least 4 personally sponsored team leaders who are hitting that rung every single month. So you can pop up and down you can drop a lower rung up to a higher rung, back and forth depending on the month. If you guys want to know more information on the leadership ladder, there is a great FAQ within our online office, and it's 9539 if you're wanting the specific FAQ. And that's going to show you so much about the leadership ladder and kind of bring you all the details in one spot so that you can learn more. Hopefully that is something that you guys see as an important goal within the business. For me, working towards that is just as important as working towards any rank goal or hitting Success Club or any of those goals, because leadership ladder is showing that you have stable growth within your business, which means growth within your income. And as your leader, that's definitely what I want to see. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Again, it is a newer recognition that Beachbody has done, but it's been around for a little over a year now, I want to say, and super cool way to be recognized within the company. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.